So NCDs are like epidemics. So what is the correlation of mental health and NCDs?
See, mental health is a very big part of NCDs. Now, non-communicable diseases basically
Right.
means diseases which cannot be passed on by touching or by passing on organisms.
Sure.
So anything that is non-infective comes under non-communicable diseases, and among them, mental health is a very big chunk.
Sure.
And I usually focus my work on adolescent age group. You will be horrified to know that adolescent suicides are very much on the rise. Around 40,000 children die in the adolescent age group per year due to suicides. Every 1 hour, there are at least 4 children trying to commit suicide. So if you are like in a meeting for an hour, somewhere around the country, 4 children have tried to kill themselves. The pressure under which the adolescents have to, bear with parental pressures, academic pressures, peer pressures, digital media pressures. So it is really, beyond their
Very scary.
beyond their capacity to bear with all these mental problems, and therefore mental disorders need to be addressed. Parents, teachers, doctors need to be sensitive to their needs, and we need to take our teenagers seriously. That is a big mistake we make, that we think they're just kids, so we don't take them seriously. Treat them as an individual, treat them as a, it's an investment for our future.
Absolutely.
And therefore, as a group of people looking after them, we should be very aware about mental disorders in them.
Right. So what are the vaccinations you recommend for adolescents?
Yes. So under the NCDs, we also cover bimaria like vaccines for cancer.
Sure.
Cancer is an NCD, but there is one particular cancer which has now been, come under the ambit of vaccines. So I guess this is one cancer which is like a hatke cancer.
Yeah.
Although other cancers cannot be passed on to each other, but this cancer is caused by human papilloma virus, HPV virus, and that is cervical cancer. And this virus can definitely be passed on to each other. And therefore, we now have a vaccine which will allow us to be, safeguarded from HPV. Human papilloma virus causes cervical cancer, but it also causes around 8 to 9 other cancers.
Okay.
Like anal cancer, like oropharyngeal cancer, like prostatic cancer, which can occur even in the men. And therefore, ideally, vaccination should be done not only for the girls, but also for the boys. For one reason being that they are also prone to various cancers caused by HPV. Secondly, they are an important carrier for that HPV virus. Often the boys are going to pass the infection to the girls, and the girls in turn are going to get cervical cancer. So it makes absolute sense if both of them are vaccinated. Having said that, since cervical cancer is a huge chunk, therefore presently the focus is on girls. We want at least that the girls should start off,
Right.
and then maybe we can get the boys on board.
So 9 to 14 years.
Yes, the first dose of the vaccine should be within 9 to 14 years, and then you can repeat the dose after 6 months. Very soon the single dose vaccines are going to come up, where only one dose is required. Also, the government is trying very hard to include cervical vaccines in the national immunization program, wherein then the vaccine will be available free of charge in government setups, in government hospitals, in primary health centers, in urban health centers. Just like we get the BCG vaccine,
Yes.
this vaccine will be available. Yeah,
So prevention is better than cure.
absolutely. And it's high time Indians step up to the, not only beyond curative, go for the preventive. Yeah.
Absolutely. Your concluding words for adolescents, parents as well.
For adolescent parents, number one, take them seriously. Number two, inculcate good lifestyle changes in them. And when I say lifestyle changes, don't expect them to do something that you yourself are not doing.
Right.
So if you are eating right, your child will see you. Children don't listen to you. They ape you. So if you are eating right, they will eat right. If you are doing exercises regularly, they will follow your suit. So you make an example for them. As a family, take up the business of getting fit.
Yes.
And of course, be approachable to them. Offer them healthcare when required. Anemia, PCOD are absolutely on the rise among young girls. And often the problem, and this is not a problem of the underprivileged. We can see them even in the upper classes, in the educated classes, basically because of lack of awareness. So moment the awareness comes, awareness and advocacy. As media persons, you create the advocacy, we create the awareness amongst the target population, and I guess as a team, the teachers need to be on board, the doctors need to be on board and take care of our young. They are our tomorrow. So we
Absolutely,
need
they
to
are
invest in
future.
them. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for those golden
Pleasure,
nuggets.
pleasure. Thank you.